Good day, fellow farmers. I'm Ed Lefshard from Viking. I'm a farmer and I'm a seed grower. As you in midwinter are planning the task of populating your fields with seed wheat, I wish to mention a few items. In a triangle, Provost, Lloydminster, Viking, which is about 3.5 million acres, and there will likely be about 1 million acres of wheat seeded in this area this coming spring, we have a threat. We prairie farmers are always at risk. This year we are seeing unusually high numbers of orange blossom wheat midge in the soil. They're buried in the frozen soil at this time of year. Right now, they're smaller than the canola seed and they can be found. And the larvae on a nice, warm, moist May will hatch, will become active. These critters, about anthesis time or wheat blossom time, become active. They become the orange mosquito-like insect that can fly from field to field, and they love your wheat. They will lay eggs in the developing kernel. The eggs develop and they eat the kernel out, and therein lies the problem. There will be tremendous losses from a horrible outbreak that you do not want to see. The dough from these kernels that are damaged or crops that are damaged is a miserable product. There's a light gray, ugly brown sheen to it, and this sheen is the saliva and manure from these worms. We do not want that in the bread, and it's next to impossible to clean it out. So a big part of the problem is the continuous wheat canola rotation that we in this area follow. How do we solve this problem? Is the task that we're going to talk about. So, you say, do nothing, hope for the best, and take what comes. The heck with the income. You're worried about it, but you decide you're going to spray it if it develops into a problem. There's a second solution. The third solution, viable enough, don't plant wheat. That'll get rid of them. There is a bit of a problem around the two-row barleys, but it's not really a big problem. Or the fourth solution is use a product that our great Canadian wheat breeders have developed over the years. They've developed a sour-tasting wheat that the midge do not like. This is a 90% sour-tasting wheat and a 10% wheat that tastes good. Varieties, 8 different types of wheat. And I'm talking about the soft reds, the soft whites, the Durhams, the hard red springs, and the milling wheats. And in that, there's about 20 varieties of VB. We're going to talk about the VB, the varietal blend, which is a combination, 10% refuge, 90% the sour tasting, and the bugs don't make it a home in it, and it makes the good flour. It's got absolutely no bearing on the flour at all. So a short sketch of the VB story. And let's use the example AAC Chiffron VB. AAC stands for Agriculture and Agri-Foods Canada. It was developed in their system. The name Chiffron is the name that the plant breeder decided he liked. He put it on there, and the VB indicates that there's 2 varieties of wheat involved in the ratios that I've just mentioned. So the SM1 gene and the mixture forestalls the advent of the mutation of our SM1, our valuable genes. If you need more information after this rough outline that I've given to you, go to Google and Google wheat midge tolerant wheat.ca, wheat midge tolerant wheat.ca. You'll get a better story. This gives you an idea. There's another group I want to mention and acknowledge. There's some very clear, precise thinking people, and they're on the prairie farmer side. And in the past few months, these people have certainly come to the forefront and are certainly on our side. It's the Prairie Grain Commissions. To these people, I'd like to say thank you. They're very active, and they're our friends. Thank you to these people. Good luck with the crop.